Hello everyone, we're back. Do you remember this? Remember this world? Remember this? Hang on, where's the... Hold on. Wait, hold on, it wasn't this side. It was the other side. Do you remember it? Because I don't. Well, this is the Dalek mod update 69. Nice. So, yeah, it's here. I've had a bit of a hiatus, and this creeps up on me because of reasons. Because that's almost sort of an overview of the modders as a whole, because I've already done it, talked about it before. But now we've already talked about the mod, we can go a little bit more specific and talk about just the new stuff. This is called the Conquest Update. I don't think it's added too many new blocks. I think it's added a few new roundel types, I think, like the tough roundel, which is weird because tough isn't even in this version. This is quite a useful thing. This is the item wrench. Oh, there's new guns as well. This might not be as organised. Hang on. So how the wrench works is if you're building your TARDIS, and also if you can spell, say you want that one to be the other way around, you just right-click that, and it switches around. I don't know if it has like a durability or anything. I imagine it does. All these are still the same, we've got all the weapons and stuff. We've also got some rifles now, as well as just the pistol. I don't know if I showed off the pistol, but the pistol seems to be a bit broken. So you've got things, but you need ammo for it. So you need bullets. And there's a variety of bullets you can get. So you can just get regular bullets, you can get golden bullets, and Dark Star bullets. There's also bullet casings. I think. Oh, you actually have to build them properly. So you need a bullet casing, which is just gold, and then you put iron and gunpowder for regular bullets, gold and gunpowder for golden bullets, and Dark Star ingots and Dalekanium for Dark Star bullets. So bullets are just for everything. Golden bullets are better against Cybermen, and Dark Star bullets are better against Daleks. They have also fixed cyber drones. That's something I remember them saying. They've made cyber drones a bit less overpowered, which is nice. You also get bananas, and then we get out your rifle. And it just, I guess, it jams a lot more. I think the better the gun, the more it jams. I probably should compare that to like a regular bullet for comparison's sake. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5 with regular bullet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's the same. What? I thought Dark Star bullets would be better against... I don't know. Alright, let's try the golden ones on a Cyberman, shall we? So here's some Cybermen. Die! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's one more. I think you can get Weeping Angels now. I think they actually do sort of work. Because you also get now, if I can find it. Where's the bloody I'll just type it in, Alfie. Type it in. Timey-wimey detector. So no angels detected, and see, so it goes ding when there's stuff. Here's Weeping Angel. It's going ding. Ooh, it has a funky sound effect. Let's just wait for a while. He's not moving. Is he stuck? I did see a thing that if you get a statue, so you'll see these like granite ones. If you give them a redstone signal, they can change their facial expression. So you break it to keep getting it. So you get regular stone. There's like black stone. He's fallen over. I think you can also, as you can get andesite ones and diorite ones, you get a gilded black stone. There's a diorite one, and you keep flicking it until you get a certain pose you want. Not like the Weeping Angel mod, where if you give a redstone signal, it becomes real. Because I know that the hard way. So this is how you build it. You need a note block, you need a redstone circuit, a clock, and quite a lot of redstone. I completely forgot I was going to do a sequel video and talk about all the consoles. I completely forgot I had to do that. Genuinely completely slipped my mind. But yeah, they have changed how you make the coral plant. They've slightly nerfed it, so you need an end crystal now instead of dragon's breath. So you don't need to go to the end anymore, you just need to kill the wither to get the nether star. Let's just, ooh, someone's had a drink. Yes, I know. Right, so I'll quickly actually go through the things in the, this one. I'll quickly go through them all here. So that's additions one. So Dark Module, yeah, it's just an add-on that adds a few extra stuff. So that's the crisp material you've got. So they've got a coral one now. Oh, that's like the blue one. So they've now got a coral interior for Exton and Tennant. That's sort of the more sort of one from Day of the Doctor. It's a bit more blue than the green. Then you got the Booth default, which is the Smith Capaldi. They've done it default in sort of all white, so you can go in and modify it yourself to have it whatever colour you want. That's a default one from the mod. This one's quite cool. It's called the Refit. I quite like it. It's sort of wait, is it meant to be the one that Pertwee has in Inferno when it's just in like a shed? I wonder if it's going to be that. I like the detail of the carpet for like the cable. You got the classic ones. That's like, I don't know if that was additions or that's like the sort of 80s one. Classical colour. So that's like a proper sort of purpley one. You got the Jodie Whittaker console. That's this one, the default sort of Capaldi, not Capaldi, Hartnell one. That's the one that's just upside down. You've got the B interior. You've got the new anniversary special, the Tennant and Gatwa console. You got the Epsimo console. You've got another Coral. I think that's from Dartmoor Editions. I think 'cause the picture's a bit different. You've got the McGann. You've got the Smith, the Coppersmith. You've got the blank template, the Pagoda, the John Hurt interior, and the Sidram, which is also sort of the 80s one. And then back to Christmas. Let's have, because it's just awesome, the Diamond Anniversary control. So you still need the controls. So you need a lot of ship lights for this, and we're gonna go in, and here it is. So it's got the sort of archway. You've got the lovely little door. I love there's nothing on this side, even though it's a full enclosed room. Like you think, oh, they have nothing on this side just so they can, that's where the cameras go. But it is a fully enclosed set, I'm pretty sure. So I don't really know why there's not anything on this side. It's all on sort of one side. But yeah, it's got all the stuff. And I've heard also for Fallout Who Remastered, the Doctor Who mod for Fallout 4, they're planning to add this, which is very exciting. So there's a few new panels and stuff, and they've updated a few of the existing ones. So we've got the TARDIS computer. So this is different to the other one, because there's another one, isn't there? There's the one for the waypoints. This is a different computer. No, it is the same computer, isn't it? The Dartmoor Editions, they have something called the randomizer, so you can it adds random controls. You also get the TARDIS hologram, so you can have a fake TARDIS. And if you shift click it, you can have it locked and solid, and you can change whatever one you want. So if you want to have, say, the TARDIM, it's just a fake. Oh, I will look at the flat panel. So the flat panel was in the last version, but they've updated it now. Actually, let's get a proper on third person. Let's get the right exterior. I think they've had a few new police. So you got the B interior, exterior. Do you like jazz? I think the fridge was in the last one. That's additions, gingerbread. Got the phone booth. There's a Halloween one, which is quite nice. There's the Bad Wolf. There's the Epsimo, Scrap, the Legacy. Their additions. I quite like this one, the Mark 14. I think that's quite funky and cool. It's like sort of futuristic TARDIS. And back to normal. There's also the Prismarine police box. Yeah, but I want this. There's no new of these added. We want that one. The next one is just the one from Flux, all the sort of red lines going through it. This also has got, if you type help, so you get all this stuff. You can add so you can get a printer, and if you fill it with paper and ink, you can actually write stuff and it'll print out like little documents and stuff you can send to your friends. So maybe if your friend has a computer and you know the coordinates of their printer, and you type it in, you can essentially, I guess you could fax people. I don't know if it prints automatically. I think you've got to click the thing. You could say, oh mate, go click on your thing, and you could like fax people messages. That sounds quite cool. So panel interface. So what you do is all your panels now have a sort of durability. So you can also, you can change the name and stuff as well. So to make the console cheaper as a balance, all these panels have I think so you've got the Sonic interface, you've got the dimensional panel, and I guess it's plural if you have more than one, like you say you have one in like a different room or something. So they've got all the panels. All the panels that are here are there. I think the only ones that don't have durability, I think, are the blocks. Ooh, there's a staircase down here, I've just realised. Is there another level? Oh, it's it's more corridors. And then what you do is you can give it repair kits, or you can get, I think if you just type circuit, you get levels of circuit. So I guess the best one is netherite. So you start with plastic, which is plastic, brass, and redstone, and you need to make an iron one, then you make a gold one, diamond one. So you don't have to go up through them all. So you can go plastic straight to diamond if you've got diamonds, and then with the netherite you have to go to a smithing table, like you do with all netherite stuff. You can put it in and repair it. The panel. So now, what panel is this? Is this the? I don't know which one that actually is. Is that the light alternator? So if you click on the light alternator. Oh, I thought it had repair. Go. Oh, I thought I gave it a netherite one. Maybe I clicked on the wrong one. Let's go for something a bit more obvious. Let's go with the TARDIS computer. Repair, upgrade kit. Upgrade kit. Repair, upgrade. Well, that's how you do it. You put that's the circuit thing. So you put it in and you can repair. I think you only need to repair. Maybe you have to wait for it to break and then you can put the circuit in. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, you can flick it in and you can so they can last longer. And if they break, I guess the button doesn't work. So I guess the things you don't want to break are things like the flight panel, the coordinates, because then your coordinates will start to drift. You still need like your fluid links, which I think are all the same things, where you just sort of chuck them in to your fault locator. So these bars will go down, and these will help fill them up, so you keep your accuracy going. Oh no, there's one more thing I want to look at, which is this. So I think because I've loaded in this one, I'm in the creative mode, all the stuff's already been unlocked. But what you do need are, I think they're called dimension cards. Yes, they are. So you keep the versions of Earth. So what you do, you make a basic dimension card that's just a cross. So you do technically need to go to the end before you can unlock them. Stainless steel, redstone, and an ender pearl. And then what you do is you get a default one and add it with nether stuff. So quartz, soul sand, soul soil, fungus, quartz and netherite. The end one is so you need to go to the dimension to then go use it for the TARDIS. So you've got eye enders, ender pearls, purple blocks, and endstone. And the last one, of course, is for Scaro. Scaro's now officially in the mod. It's technically been in there since they put it into 1.16. But you needed an add-on to sort of enable it. But now they've properly made it into a proper dimension that you can actually properly go to. Now this, you don't need to go to Scaro to get, because there's no other way to get to Scaro. But you need to get a lot of stuff. You need pure Dalekanium, refined Dalekanium in blocks, a plunger, a gun stick, which you get from Daleks, they just have a rare chance of dropping them, and Cinnabar, which is just a thing you find in meteorites, which is quite common. So you need to kill quite a lot of Daleks for all this, and then what you do, you can then put it into the machine, and then you can go to, not the moon, you can go to Scaro, which we are going to do. But when we do land, I can show you the flight panel. Well, the flight panel was in the last version, but they've given it a little bit of an update. So when you click on it now, you spawn in a thing. Why am I underground? That's the great thing about the flight panel. You can see where you are. So as you can see, we are now on... It gets buggy in the snow, doesn't it? It doesn't like the snow. Can we do that again, please? It was wee. So yeah, this is the thing. So they've... if you press F1, you get the HUD thing, but the HUD thing's a bit better now. So you've got your fuel and your coordinates on the top. And as you can see already, it's a much better looking animation. Even better than the one they had in 1.12. Because the one they had in this version before, it was just sort of just spinning. But now it just looks a lot cooler looking. It sort of spins around a bit. And if you have poor flight accuracy stuff for fluid links, this is more difficult to fly. So you can like kind of flail around and crash and damage your circuits, but of course I'm in creative mode, it's all fine. You may also notice there's a few particles coming off the TARDIS because of a thing. If we land in this very nice petrified forest. Another thing I have noticed, I don't know if that you could always do this, but if you shift click, you go back through the menu of the scanners. Also, another quick thing, they've now added all these variants for all the panels. You know, get a all the scan. You have all different types of wood for the scanners, including Thalma wood, which is a wood that you get from Scaro. And same with all the panels. So I didn't show you about the states detector. So how that works is, so this is the warped fungus one. So how you build them is you build the regular one and you just surround it with the planks of the colour you want to have. So you can go through all these things. So tires crashed, light alternator, fluid links, consumption, TARDIS doors. So if the doors are open, door lock, flight panel, snowy. And you can have things. So essentially what it means is you can wire this up to redstone, and if this state is true, it will affect, it will emit its signal, and certain things have like levels of power. So if you want to, so if you're like, you know, some sort of redstone wizard, you can make some really cool things to essentially make kind of, I guess you can sort of make like light indicators on the walls to show like if your tire is low on fuel or the fluid links are quite critical, and so you can just make stuff. So you can make this really cool sort of like displays to tell you like, oh, I'm low on fuel or I'm low on this, without having to go down to the button and click on it. Let's have a quick look outside. So as you can see at the moment, I've now got radiation, but that only affects if you're outside. So if I dig down a bit and get rid of it, is it just when you're on? It's just when you're on the ground level. So you can have it. I thought it was like in touch with air, but if you're in the air, now I've got radiation. But if I go down here, I'm fine. Is it because I'm like touching... I think it's because I'm standing on stone. Because if I put it here, I've got radiation, and down here I don't. But if I'm standing on the dirt, I do. I think it's depending on what block you're on. So the way to get rid of radiation is you either put on, I think it's Metal Alert, which is sort of like the netherite of Dalek mod. I think they've nerfed Metal Alert, because it used to be like Metal Alert scrap, and it was made of like a billion different things. So they have slightly nerfed metal up. Another thing you have is some radiation drugs, or anti-radiation drugs, which you need beetroot, stainless steel, and all the different mushrooms. Give them a munch, and you get anti-radiation for 10 minutes. And bananas, which you then eat, and then you get a banana peel. Oh, oh, you can throw them at people. But if you drop it, you always slip on it. That's amazing. That's an amazing feat. I like lobbing them. They do damage. Oh, yeah. The radiation does kill all mobs. Yeah, there's no like splash potion, I think, for this. That'd be a nice thing if you can make like a potion so you can throw it at people. Ooh, there's a Dalek there. Ooh, and there's one of the new mobs. Right, let's get a Statenham out actually, and I can take the TARDIS with me. Let's go on an adventure. So here is the giant clam. So these are the things that were in the Davros's cave. If you've ever seen Jess the Daleks, it's this big sort of clam thing. And I think you get, what'd you get from it? You get cronk meat, which you can use to make cronk burgers and cronk dogs. Which are those the things that they sold on Satellite 5? Were those cronk dogs? Actually, I want to know, do banana peels slip up Daleks? That's something I must know. Where did the Dalek go? I wonder if actually kill it. Okay, and then slip over. It made the noise. That's a small Dalek. Oh, that's one of the newer Daleks. So I think there's a few new Dalek designs as well. But yeah, they're quite hard to spot like individually because of course I think they all come from the same Dalek spawner, don't they? Or is it Action Daleks? Is that the new one? Okay, these get like, okay, I don't think I've seen these before. I don't recognise these. But they can fly and they've got big red dome lights. I don't really... Okay, they're having a bit of a fun, having a bit of a shout at each other. Where is the, what are they called? Magnodons. I'll just spawn one in, solid. Now these are, I think these and also the clams, I think they're neutral mobs. The clams might not be, because the clams do attack you, well they attack, unless you're Harry Sullivan, they might attack you. But these are completely neutral. I'm gonna throw bananas at them. No. Get scanned. Die. Die. And they'll drop iron nuggets. So the Magnodons were, I think they were just in just the first Daleks. They were just in the Daleks, and it was just like a sort of petrified metal, like, dog thing. I don't think I ever moved, because there is one other thing you can find. You can find Dalek spaceships. I just don't know how common they are. There's one more mob we haven't talked about yet. So we can also now have Canine. And you make him your friend, and he gets his little collar. You can tell him to sit down. And you can also, if you get the clothes and get the Dalek mod scarf, not these ones, you can give him a little scarf. Look, he's got a scarf on! I believe you can also dye him. Light blue dye, they can make him light blue, make him pink, and it does affect also the scarf, I believe, actually. And then if you want to have him back to normal, yeah. And he's just like a dog. He doesn't get radiation damage, as you can see. He's not getting attacked by radiation, and he will attack sort of anything. I assume Autons is... Oh! Who'd have thought? Cybermen get radiation sickness. Dog. I think you fix him, I think with redstone circuits, with these ones, smash it until... I assume his tail goes up like a regular dog. So I think Daleks and Canine are the only mobs I can pick off that don't get radiation damage. Why is he not following me? Oh, his tail moves when he moves! Oh, that's adorable. Ooh, is that a house? There's a house over there. Let's go there. Oh, let's just walk there. Yeah, there are. I didn't know there are houses in this. I know some of those Dalek spaceships. There's like proper saucers. But I have not seen one yet. So I don't know how common they spawn. But so that's the Falmouth door, and then there's Calatite, which is the stone you find underground. It's just a house. There's nothing in there. I imagine you might get ones with chests. Prepare to die. Jesus Christ. Die when I tell you to. There we go. Oh my god, he went flying. I don't know how... Okay, maybe these things are more rare than I thought. Dalek Sec? Is Dalek Sec with some sort of, like, stun gun? Stun this. Say cheese. Daleks have no concepts of cheese. So this is the one of the bigger additions of the new update. Dalek Storm, who I actually don't know where he comes from. I think he was a... Was he actually ever used? Because he was going to be the villain of the 30th anniversary, Dimensions in Time. When it was called, I think that was when it was called the Dark Dimension, and it was going to have all the Doctors, and it was going to have Cybermen in it, and then it became an EastEnders crossover. Where that line is, we don't know. We don't know how it went from like cool, epic, really interesting looking Dalek story, Doctor Who story with Dark Sidemen to EastEnders. That will be a mystery left, I think, to time. But anyway, so here is Dalek Storm. Oh my god, he's so like high tech looking. I'm in survival mode, so he hasn't got the boss meter, but he has got. I should probably go into survival. Let's fight him properly. So yeah, so here's Storm. Let's. Oh, I know what I'll also get. Let me also get a bunch of K9s ready. You can't craft the K9. The only way to get K9, I will actually say, is from the Kablam computer. It's the only way you can get. Oh, they're attacking him already. Okay, attack. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down. I guess friendly creatures. Did they kill him? Did they just kill Dalek Storm because he wasn't fighting back? Did they generally just kill Dalek Storm? God, they're vicious gits. Right, okay, alright. Let's get it, and then, okay, I'll sport. Okay, so game mode, survival, not spectator. Survival, my just innate just want to run away. Oh, do you get a different one because he's spawned in? Because I haven't got the... Oh, they're all burning to death. Hold on, if I shoot him, do I get the boss butt? Okay, I think the one you spawn in is different to the one you find in the fight, because he's meant to be a big epic boss fight. Like, he's meant to have all these different stages, and he blows up. Like, I'd be lying if I said he's that easy, because he isn't. I can't be asked to go look for the actual one, so I think we'll just leave it there. I got all equipped thinking I was going to have this epic fight, but apparently not. Does K9 come in the TARDIS? I don't think K9 can get in the TARDIS. So yeah, right. I can't be able to go look for the real one, so I'm going to leave it here. This is not being very comprehensive. I think it's going to be very comprehensive. All the panels and stuff. I've gone through all the panels. I've showed you all the mods. But it also means when you get to see the fight, you get to experience it more yourself. I don't like with these sort of things. I don't like to go like completely in depth. I'm not like a professional reviewer. I just like to sort of kind of highlight the fun, interesting things, and leave the rest to you. That's why I didn't end up doing the title for me, because I thought no, you get to see it all for yourself. And I like doing that more sort of style of video. I like to give you the option. I give you sort of the basic stuff, and this is really just me saying I'm lazy. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in whenever. I'm gonna stop waffling. Bye.
Didn't go quite to plan.
It was funny though.